because of it, if you're healthy or not, some athletes can perform better. Some athletes, no, it's not only physical, it's mental also. Next. So here, before we start, I prepared one trailer of one HBO documentary movie. I propose to watch together, then discuss it a bit, and we continue with our presentation. No, we don't hear it.
Okay, I go directly to YouTube link.
One of the fastest swimmers in the world.
Just to check, can you hear the video?
Yes.
Okay, we start again, then it's function. Super, thank you.
Michael Phelps is one of the fastest swimmers in the world.
None of us had normal childhoods.
I want to win.
I knew it was the biggest stage that I would perform for in my life.
We're Olympians. That's what defines you. Athletes work their entire lives for this moment.
I wanted to do everything I could to be the best skater I could.
Everything revolves around this sole focus, and that sole focus is the Olympics.
Lucia, I don't see the video moving. I don't know if the others can see it. No.
But after the Olympics, the village doors close, and it was kind of it. Win or lose, I felt a dramatic emptiness.
Okay, as I understood, you didn't see the video, just the sound.
Yeah, that's what I did. I don't know, maybe others too.
Okay, I will try again. You let me know immediately. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Possibly I will not make it as the full screen. That could be the problem. And
None of us had normal childhoods.
I want to win.
I knew it was the biggest stage that I would perform for in my life.
We're Olympians. That's what defines you. Athletes work their entire lives for this moment.
I wanted to do everything I could to be the best skater I could.
Everything revolves around this sole focus, and that sole focus is the Olympics. And now the next 80 seconds will dictate our human lives.
But after the Olympics, the village doors close, and it was kind of it. Win or lose, I felt a dramatic emptiness.
We're just so lost. A good 80%, maybe more, go through some kind of post-Olympic depression.
It's gold, and then what?
I didn't develop outside interests.
I thought of myself as just a swimmer and not a human being. That's where I was just like, why don't I just end it all?
From the outside, it's like you got everything.
Athletes just don't talk about our weaknesses.
That just cracks the facade.
Mainstream media love building somebody up and then come crashing down.
Depression puts you in a spiral. You start getting deeper and deeper into it.
He was my best friend.
We have to do something. And this is important.
Youth around the world watch and look up to these people. I'm giving my blood, sweat, and tears. And all I'm asking is that someone can help me get through this.
I don't think I have to say anything else.
Well, that was one video that was showing, I think, the importance of talking about mental challenges that athletes meet.
Phelps is the most decorated Olympic athlete
In the world. None of us had normal childhoods.
I'm going to reshare back to presentation.
So that will be the content of my presentation. Like I will talk about myself, and these are all the sections we will cover. Next. Well, that's me. My name is Milena, like you all know. I'm 33 years old. I'm athlete, kind of professional, or I'm trying to be a professional. I'm practicing athletics since I was 13, so or 10, but kind of more serious since I was 13. This makes more than 20 years. You can imagine how long is that. I'm 13 or 14 times national champion, not quite sure. I have medals from Balkan Championship. I have participated World University Games, European Championship, and a lot of international meetings. But I'm not here to talk so much about myself, even though I'll give some examples with me. I'm here to talk about the mental challenges that an athlete meets. Next. So in this presentation, we will explore the various mental challenges faced by the athletes and discuss strategies for arresting them. By prioritizing mental health, we can help athletes perform at their best while also ensuring their long-term happiness and success. And like we can see in the slide, there is one man with cape, and maybe the Olympians and elite athletes many times are pictured by ourselves like superheroes, but actually they're normal humans that are making incredible things with their bodies. They're not superheroes like we think of. Next. Well, mental health and athletes. As we know, exercise is well known for its positive effects on mental health. That's the first thing that doctors maybe say to the normal people. Oh, go for a walk, be more active. Well, this doesn't help for the athletes, like professional athletes. So this doesn't mean that they're immune to depression, anxiety. Data from the American College of Sports indicates that 35% of elite athletes struggle with eating disorders, burnout, depression, or anxiety. In the United States, about 1 in 5 adults live with a mental health condition. This means over 45 million people. Because the incredible strength and achievement under pressure the elite athletes display, we think they're somehow made of stronger stuff than the rest of us. However, the reality is that athletes may be even more prone to mental health issues than the general population. Next. Mental health issues can affect anyone and at almost any stage of the life. Athletes handle extreme requirements and pressure, so they can be subject to more stress triggers more often than the average people. To get more specific, we list, when you can see, a handful of common causes of mental health issues in the athletes. That's the stress culture, that's the lifestyle requirements, the competitive environment, a tendency of perfectionism, the impact of social stigmas too. Next. Well, you can see that in this picture, that in 2021, 5 female athletes died by suicide. 50% of the male and female athletes during the lockdown of COVID reported feeling a sense of hopelessness. And approximately 35 of elite athletes suffer, like we said, from some disorders. It means that it doesn't matter how successful athlete you are, how many Olympic gold medals you have, you're still, let's say that you're still vulnerable and you can suffer from mental diseases. Next. We may assume that they have the same risk of mental health conditions as anyone else, but it's clear that the stressors they face are much more significant. The constant pressure of being observed measured and penalized for their behavior can be overwhelming. What means that you go to competitions, they measure your distance, they criticize you, they don't criticize you. All these things are factors that can affect the mental health. Or how the sports psychologist Matthew Sacco said, while athletes report depression at roughly at the same rates as the general population, the unique culture of sports can serve as a pressure cooker. So you can keep all these negative emotions in yourself, keep, and one moment everything can go out like a pressure cooker. Sports tend to reward toughness, perfectionism, and competitiveness. At the same time, athletes are also discouraged from taking it easy or asking for help. In a study of college students, researchers found that collegiate athletes are less likely to seek treatment for their mental health problems than other young adults. It can be said that, for example, if somebody searches help, it can be said that he's not strong mentally, he's not reliable an athlete, only because they, like we said, it's rewarded the toughness in athletics or in sport in general. Next. So in some psychologist magazines, it said that how mental health impacts athletic performance. So Laura Miel, who is a psychologist, identifies three main factors in her piece: goal setting, visualization, and routine. Each of those factors can either help or hinder athletes' mental health and in turn athletic performance. Goal setting, we know about the goal setting. Everybody makes it in some way or another. When athletes set a clear goal, they're able to meet it. It improves their self-esteem. However, even the best teams and the best athletes sometimes lose. If the team is doing their best but doesn't meet unreasonable standards, both team morale and performance are likely to suffer. About visualization, we know a successful outcome is a crucial part of preparing for elite and professional athletes. Even many business leaders and professionals also use tactics to meet other goals. However, it is vital for athletes to learn to silence their inner critics, just as imagining a successful outcome can give players an extra edge. Imagining a worst-case scenario may be self-fulfilling. And the routine, many athletes have a pre-game routine that gets them in the mental state needed to do their best. These routines often include visualization or superstitious rituals. Routines built on the same science as habits and muscle memory are more than just for luck. A pre-game ritual helps athletes feel more in control. The familiar sequence provides comfort and primes the brain and the body for performance. For example, many athletes listen music or some specific kind of songs before competition, during their warm-up. They're adapted to this. This is some kind of ritual, for example. But what happens if your phone is without a battery, or you don't, or you forget your headset? Some athletes can panic because the routine is some kind broken, and they can decide, oh, I didn't listen my lucky song, how I'm going to prepare for this competition. So it has some good parts, but actually it's not so useful sometimes. Next one. Here are some signs that an athlete may need support managing their mental health: avoiding social situations, seeming uncharacteristically quiet or withdrawn, hopeless, bad attitude, frustration, decreased energy and motivation too, changing in eating or sleeping patterns. If you recognize these signs in yourself or an athlete you know, you may be time it may be time to reach out for support from a mental health professional. Next one. Well, here I give some options how athletes can manage their mental health. The first one is talk to someone you trust. You can talk to a health professional, parent, or close friend. Perhaps someone else on your team can relate to what you're experiencing. Next one is boosting your social circle. Keeping positive, encouraging people nearby can significantly improve your perspective. Reversely, if you notice that your social circle tends to leave you feeling drained or questioning yourself, you may want to geek out more positive influences. That's something let's say that some trick I like to use. Like I said, now I'm in Spain, and I can notice that people are much more positive than the ones in Bulgaria. I don't say that they're not positive people in Bulgaria. No, that's not true. But here are more positive, more smiling, and this some kind is helping people, I can say, and everything is easier when you have this social circle. Well, the good bed sleep and the good sleep is really famous, as we know. It's really important. Nutrition and mental health, of course, have a connection. Nourishing your body involves eating a nutritious, balanced diet. It's very important to invest time in self-care, to do things that make you feel good. That could be an outdoor hike, a walk with your dog, or painting, or jigsaw puzzle. By focusing on activities that feel good, your body releases positive hormones that help you to reduce stress. So it's important for an athlete to have something else that makes them happy, rather than only athletics or sport in general. They need to have some other interests. Next one. Well, we saw in the video, the first video that I show you, this one athlete that was running. Her story is that she was pretended for the Olympic medal in the Olympic Games in Beijing in 2008, but she hit the last hurdle, I think. She fell down and she lost the Olympic medal. She was going to be first. Well, you can see her after the race. That's picture. So professional athletes have long been a source of inspiration for people all over the world. They represent more than physical powerness. People demonstrate endurance, commitment, teamwork, and success. But the health of athletes, especially their mental health, has been largely taken for granted unless they're injured. But there's one more thing that we should take away from the world of professional sport. No athlete can reach the level of success they hope to attain without a coach. Coaching isn't just for the elite competitors. It's essential for improving performance, well-being, self-awareness, and personal activeness. And by coaching, I don't mean